Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Share, subscribe, like this video. This is kind of like a personal video. It's not like an update or anything, but I've been getting a lot of messages about this woman. She's put out this crazy video about me, okay? And like I've told everybody, when they attack you, you're doing something right. If they're not attacking you, you're probably not doing it right. But she mentioned about the money, the fundraiser. The fundraiser was not my idea, by the way. It was emailed to me by many of you that wanted me to put that out there so they could contribute if I needed the money. And here's the thing. I will tell you guys this, and it's not to boast or anything, but I have, since I've started this program, I've helped. God, not me, has had me help a lot of people out of my own money. And I mean a lot of people. A lot of different watchmen and watchwomen I've helped. I mean, literally, you would not believe what God has had me do. How many places God has me sending Bibles to all over the world. And I raise them here. So she attacked me with that. And like I said, that money will not be used unless I need it. It's put away. And it's also set up to where if we get raptured, it goes straight to the Jews. That's the way it's set up. That's how I am. I don't have anything fancy here. I don't have fancy cars. I don't have anything. I don't go anywhere. I don't have fancy clothes or anything. Listen, I like being poor. I don't have a problem with it. I love helping people. And I've used a lot of the funds that I've got here on YouTube to help other people. Just like the other day, for instance, there was a guy, I think it was Kyle maybe, messaged me and said, listen, this guy has one Bible in his church in Uganda, okay? So I told them to set up a thing. I think it was Kyle or Craig. I apologize if I don't remember who it was. And I helped them set up they set up a fund so I could put into that to where they would have more than one Bible there in their church, okay? This is what I do. It's what I've always done. People here that know me know that. Now, I know you guys don't know me, and trust me, I'm sure there is a lot of people on YouTube that do take advantage of people. I'm not one of them. I've never asked anybody for that. That was actually people that told me to do it, and I did it. So, but like I said, that is for emergency only. I was going to get Mama Tombstone. But like I said, I'm waiting to see what happens this September. If we get raptured out of here, it goes straight to the Jews. That will go to bring them here, feed them and everything once we're gone, because it's Jacob's trouble that's starting. But she also attacked, she pieced together some stuff about me talking about how imminent World War III was back in 2022, which I have stuck to what I've said from the beginning, that this is imminent. We don't know when it's going to happen, but I warned people that's what my job is. But this woman never attacked me until I started talking about faith plus works. That's when she attacked me. So I know why she's doing it. Because she attacks, I went and checked it out just by curiosity. She attacks Barry Awe. She attacks a lot of good watchmen and watchwomen. I mean, this is what she does. She doesn't do anything. She just sits on her butt and assassinates people. And literally takes stuff and clips, and she tries to put it. I mean, she's just basically run by the devil. That's what she is. So call it as it is. I mean, it's just definitely that's what it is. But people that know me know better. There's been people on here many times that said, Chris, can you raise money for me? I need money, and I don't know these people. And I go, you've seen it. I've put it in the links to try to raise money for them. I try to help people all I can. There's people I help in other states that I don't even know. If they say they need something, let me tell you something. I love people. And it does hurt when people attack me acting like I'm just in here for money. That is the most ridiculous thing, because they definitely don't know me. Not whatsoever. All my life, all I've wanted to do was be able to help people when they need it, to be able to help them. Now, this channel has helped me be able to do that in a lot of ways, and I have. I've used it to help. So I'll tell you this. The money that I got that was brought in through that fundraiser that everybody wanted me to do, I've put out way more than what I raised. Because, see, my house is paid for. It's been paid for a long time, and my truck. Truck needs, I mean, it's in bad shape. I mean, she's on her last legs, but that's fine. I don't need nothing else. I don't care. Uh, so, I mean, I don't care about that stuff. I just don't. I don't care about money whatsoever in general. Long as I can pay my bills, I don't care. I've been poor all my life. Let me tell you something. I've always barely made it, and I thank God for being poor because it's taught me a lot of stuff about being a good person. And I've tried to help everybody on here, each and every person. So this person's been attacking me. They've been sending out links and everything else, and there's a lot of people on this channel that's actually following her. But let me tell you something. I haven't changed my opinion since the beginning. I'm good to everybody. There's been many people on here that's reached out to me that needed help, and I reached out and I helped them when nobody else would. So, you know, people can judge me, but like I said, it wasn't even my idea. I wasn't even going to do it, but people wanted me to do it. They wanted me to do the link, and I did. But she attacked me through things I said about this Russia and U.S. war. As I said in the beginning, and it has come to pass, Russia and Belarus will play a major role in World War III. When I was talking about that in 2022, Belarus didn't have a nuclear weapon in their country. Now they do. So what I have said has come to pass. And I'm not no prophet or anything like that. I just listen to God. And I warn you. That's what God had me on here to do, was warn you people. Okay? We're supposed to love our brothers and sisters and give. That's what I've done. God tell, and trust me, it's not me. I tell them it's not me. God, it's all God that does it. He tells me where to put funds and where it goes, and that's exactly what I do. And there's a lot of watchmen and watchwomen on here that know that, because I've, you know, anytime that God's told me to help these people, I've helped them, and not had no questions. When God tells me to go do something to help people, that's what I do. You know, people can judge me all they want, but you don't know me. She doesn't know me, and I pray for her. Because if she did, she'd realize I'm a pretty good guy. And I'm a pretty good friend to have. Because I help everybody. Even my worst enemies, I help. You would not believe the people I've helped that hates my guts. They can't stand me. But I love them. Listen, I make mistakes just like everybody else does. I just try to do the best I can. And just try to make it through here. Try to get off this planet as soon as possible. Do we know when the rapture is going to happen? No, we don't. We're hoping it's this month. We're all praying for it. We're definitely praying for it. I would love to get off this planet. When we don't have to deal with money and all that stupid junk anymore. And we don't have to deal with people coming after us about that stuff. But let me tell you something. I will say this. If you don't raise money, you can't help people. You can't put Bibles in other countries. These people with this argument that if you raise money, it's for yourself, they have no clue what they're talking about. It's ignorance. That's what it is. Because you can't put Bibles all over. I mean, I'm dealing with I can't even tell you how many ministries I fund to just put Bibles all over everywhere. I can't even tell you how many. I've got it set up to where that money comes straight out of my account, and it goes to all these different organizations. They're putting Bibles and feeding people and putting medicine in places. I do all that. I mean, trust me, what I brought in, there's a lot more going out than what's coming in. That's going into other places. Because I know I don't need that money. Do you understand? I know I don't need it because I know we're leaving. So I have this money going out. But, you know, people, like I said, they'll judge you. They'll do things while they sit on their butt and do nothing to help God. They go after the people that's trying to do the best that they can. That's where we are. It's a very sad world. Listen, I love you people. You know, people's going to hate me. I know that. People's going to hate me and come after me. That means I'm just doing my job. And I know that. You know, probably I shouldn't have listened to everybody and actually tried to and put that out there. I probably shouldn't have done it. But it is set up to where that money will go to the Jews if we're raptured, okay? And I appreciate everybody that did donate to it. It will go back to the gospel or whatever, I'm telling you. I promise you that, and God knows that. Because that's who I am. You know, if they would just have a chance to get to know me before they do that. But see, people today, they don't do that because they're evil. People are just evil today. They're just looking to wreck anybody they can. And usually it's about money and everything else. It's just so stupid. I'll never understand it. I mean, I see a bunch of channels on here like, well, you don't want, I'm not going to monetize or anything like that. How are you going to help anybody and put the gospel all over the world if you got nothing coming in? See, that's the devil. He don't want you putting back into it. And I know that. I'm not stupid. I've been doing this a long time. You cannot put Bibles in Africa, Uganda, Sudan, and all these other places. I have a missionary brother and a missionary sister that are out in these foreign lands. I know what these missionaries need, and they need funds. Okay? Good missionaries. And there's a lot of them in all these other countries that need funding. You can't do that on your looks. See, Satan don't want you to raise any money. He don't want you to have anything. He wants the gospel to be stopped. And he does that even through God's people because they're ignorant. They don't realize you got to put back into the gospel. It's called sowing seeds. But see, these big-time prime churches, these money gushers is what I call them, have ruined that for everybody because they're driving around Rolls Royces and 10 homes and everything else. That's not helped. And I understand that. You know, I understand that looks really bad, and it is bad. They shouldn't be doing that. And I don't never back anybody like that. I usually go for the little guy, the little missionaries here and there that I have made pretty good ties with in the last couple of years that I know is out in the Philippines and different places that need the help. So, like I said, I'm not going to sit here and beat myself up over it. I know, you know, you can either believe me or not. But like I said, she's putting links. I know we've been deleting them off the channel and everything else, but I wanted to give you my side of the story. Listen, I'm just a man, okay? I have warned you from the beginning that Russia and the U.S. will have an attack, and it is, like I will not change my mind. It's imminent that it is coming. I've been saying that since 2022. You can't warn people. They don't ever listen unless you say imminent because they just ignore it. But it is coming. Everything I've said so far has come to pass. But when you go in and take people's messages and you twist it, just like you do the scripture, like she does, that's what happens. God be with her. She's going to need it. But be careful, because people out there, they attack us. And let me tell you something. You can attack me all you want. I don't care. You know, I know that I just hate it because there's a lot of people on here that love the program. And they come here every day, and she's trying to make it known that basically, you know, you shouldn't be here and everything. And all that happened just because I started preaching against faith plus works. That's all it was. That's what she went after. That's what ticked her off, because that's who she is. She believes faith plus works. And she don't like anybody to preach. She's not just went after me. She's went after many people. That's her job. Her job is not to do anything for God. Her job is to attack anybody that is doing something for God. And there's many of them out there doing it. So just be careful. Like I said, if you all have any questions about any of that stuff, all you got to do is ask me. I'll tell you. I don't have anything to hide, like I said. And trust me, when I tell you I put out more than what I raised, there's a lot of people can back that. You don't realize what God has me doing stuff all over the time. Starting up ministries, putting Bibles all, and it's all God. It ain't me. It has nothing to do with me. I wouldn't be doing it. It's all God. He does it through me. Because he knows, he just tells me, okay, I need you to do this, do that, and that's where it goes. And there's a lot of people can back that up. And I bet you she don't have that. I mean, I have a lot of proof what I do. You'd be surprised. You really would. Just how many missionaries and everything I fund and what I do for the Jews every month. You'd be shocked. You really would. Like I said, it's not me. I don't want to put my name in it. It's God telling me to do it. So it's not me. He has me do it. Because I don't want to do this boast thing, because it's not me. If it was just me, I wouldn't be doing it. But it's all God doing it through me. He just tells me what to do, and I do it. And that's how I've always been. So I want to just put that out there because the link keeps popping up, and people keep sharing it and everything and tagging me. But like I said, they don't know what I do. But I've got proof of what I do. And I bet you they don't have it. If I don't see or hear from you again, I'll see you in heaven. I love each and every one of you. Like I said, if you ever have any questions about me, I can prove to you anything you need that needs to be proven. Okay? I can back up my stuff. They can't. I love you guys.